For generations, Americans have been told that if you work hard, follow the rules, and contribute to society, you can build a stable life. But somewhere along the way, something started to change. The cost of living began moving faster than the average paycheck. Housing became harder to afford. Healthcare became more expensive. Education became a lifetime debt for many. Everyday necessities started taking up a larger and larger piece of the average person's income. And people began asking a difficult question. Is the system still working the way it was designed to work? Because the foundation of any society depends on trust. Trust that hard work will be rewarded. Trust that the rules apply equally. Trust that the institutions built with public money are ultimately serving the public. But what happens when people begin to feel like they are paying into a system from every direction? They pay taxes that help build roads, power systems, communication networks, research, and infrastructure. They watch private companies receive government incentives and subsidies that are funded by those same taxpayers. Then they turn around and pay again for access to the services that operate on top of that infrastructure. Electricity, internet, phones, and now, increasingly, artificial intelligence. To many people, it feels like paying twice. The argument from companies is that infrastructure is only the foundation. The service itself requires investment, maintenance, employees, technology, and constant improvement. And that is true. But critics ask another question. If the public helped build the foundation, should the public receive more benefit from what was built? This debate becomes even more complicated when money enters politics. Businesses have a right to speak with lawmakers. Organizations have a right to advocate for their interests. But when corporations and wealthy groups have the resources to hire armies of lobbyists, while the average citizen has only a vote, people begin questioning whether everyone truly has an equal voice. Because money creates access. Access creates influence. And influence shapes decisions. The concern is not simply that businesses participate in government. The concern is whether a system can remain balanced when those with the most money have the strongest ability to shape the rules. And when people lose faith that the system represents them, something dangerous begins to happen. They stop believing that working harder will improve their lives. They stop believing the future will be better than the past. They start feeling like they are trapped inside a machine that keeps demanding more while giving less back. Throughout history, societies have faced moments like this. Moments when people looked around and wondered, can this system still be repaired? Or has it grown too large, too expensive, and too disconnected from ordinary people? The answer is not simple. Some believe the solution is reform. Changing laws. Reducing waste. Making government more accountable. Creating stronger protections against corruption and unfair influence. Others believe the problems have gone too deep and that a completely different approach is needed. But one thing is undeniable. A system cannot survive forever if the people who support it no longer believe it works for them. A society is not built only on money, buildings, technology, or institutions. It is built on trust. Trust that the future is worth investing in. Trust that effort has meaning. Trust that the people at the top and the people at the bottom are still part of the same society. The question facing America today is not just about economics. It is about something much deeper. Are we witnessing a system that is failing? Or are we witnessing a system that is being forced to evolve? Because history has shown one thing over and over again. When enough people believe a system no longer serves them, change eventually comes. The only question is whether that change happens through wisdom and reform, or through crisis.